Welcome to Computer Tech TV. I am Rick Arter, and Intel is set to refresh the Core i7 mobile family of processors in Q4 of 2011. An article posted a few days ago on CPUworld.com gives the specifications and features of these new Sandy Bridge-based mobile processors. The first Sandy Bridge mobile processors from the Core i7 family were released in January of this year. Then Intel launched the Sandy Bridge CPUs from the other families, the Core i3s, Core i5s. They came in February, and then the first mobile Celerons, they were available in March, and the first Pentiums were available in June. Since all the mobile families have already switched to the new microarchitecture, we can expect faster Sandy Bridge CPUs to launch in the second half of the year and into the first quarter of 2012. The first family that will be refreshed in Q4 will be the Core i7, and there will be 4 models, and I will go over those now. First, on the low end, we have the Core i7-2640M. It has 2 cores capable of executing 4 threads. Processor operates at 2.8 GHz and can be boosted as high as 3.5 GHz when the second core is idle. These frequencies are 100 MHz higher than the current fastest dual-core i7-2620M. The CPU has 4 MB of L3 cache, 35-watt TDP, and supports DDR3 1333 memory support. This model will be produced in micro-BGA and micro-PGA packages. The Core i7-2660QM and i7-2860QM are quad-core chips with a locked clock multiplier. They will operate 200 MHz higher than their predecessors, the 2720 and the 2820QM. The 2760QM and the 2860QM CPUs have 2.4 GHz and 2.5 GHz clock speeds, boostable to single-core tasks of 3.5 GHz and 3.6 GHz respectively. The i7-2760QM has 6 MB of L3 cache, while the 2860QM has 8 MB of L3 cache. Both of these CPUs will support DDR3 1600 memory support and a higher 45-watt TDP. Like the 2640M, the SKUs will be manufactured in 2 different package types, the micro-BGA and socket G2 compatible micro-PGA. On the high end, we have the Core i7-2960XM Extreme Edition. This will be the only upcoming i7 model that will have the unlocked multiplier. This chip will run at 2.7 GHz, and it can go up to as high as 3.7 GHz on the turbo mode. This processor has 8 MB of L3 cache and features a 55-watt TDP. The 2960XM will support DDR3 memory support up to 1600 MHz. And this will only be produced in the micro-PGA package. For those wondering about the integrated graphics support, they will feature the HD 3000 graphics controller, which will come at 650 MHz stock and 1.3 GHz turbo frequency, and will also incorporate all the current Sandy Bridge features such as AES, AVX, and Trusted Execution technology. These mobile processors should be released in Q4 of 2011, as I stated earlier, so you can see them as early as September, hopefully if there is no setbacks. That concludes this video. If you'd like to read more about what I've talked about today, please check the description box below. And as always, thanks a lot for watching. More videos to come.